How's it going, guys? Carl here, North Coast Constrictors, and we have another retic video for you today. I don't think this one's going to take too long. If you've been watching my channel, you'd know that I did an experiment with this green fake grass here. It's like the same kind of grass you'd find on a putt-putt course. You can see on the top enclosure, I've gone back to substrates. On the bottom enclosure, I'm about to take it out. The reason why it's taken so long is because she ate a rather large meal about 3 weeks ago, and I didn't want to disturb her or take her out, and it literally has taken that long now, and last night she has passed a really massive crap. So now is the perfect opportunity for me to take that out. But this girl's always been a tricky girl. I have still got some of that substrate inside here, which I'm going to take out next, but I thought, let's do this girl first. She's always an interesting character. She's been a bit grumpy lately. She's a golden child purple albino. I'm going to put her inside this tub, and I'm going to clean her enclosure. All right. Now, it usually doesn't go too well. Okay. She hasn't been in the best of moods. I need to try and keep it. Hello, my sweetheart. Woo, it stinks inside there. Hello, my baby. You're nice and cold? Hey, you're right. You can feel my hand. I'm talking nicely to you. Okay, what I'm doing, it's called hook tap training. So I'm just getting her out of a feeding response. Usually when you keep captive retics, as you open the glass sliding door, their first thing that goes through their mind is that you're going to feed them, which I'm not going to do. So if you put your hand straight in there, you're more than likely going to get bitten. So you have to do it in little stages. You just touch like this. She's like, okay, this is not food. I'm not smelling anything. And she's been ravenous, okay? And I think she's probably going to start going into the blue. But what I want to do now is I want to get my hands inside there, and I want to get her out. Okay, now I don't want her to turn on me, and she is going in the other direction. When they start moving in the other direction like that, that is a good sign. It means that they don't want to be confronted. Okay, so she's not coming at me. Right there, hello, my sweetheart. There we go. Okay, so she's nice and wet, but she's a bit dull, and that is because she's going to shed. She had a nice, big, massive rabbit. So I'm just going to put her down inside here. She's probably going to go out the other side, but I'll get the bulk of her body. Yeah, her tummy's pink, and that means hello. Okay, ooh, come baby shoes. Okay, right. So now I've got the joyous task of cleaning. Well, actually, it's not going to be too bad. And I'll tell you why it's not going to be too bad. It's because I've got this whole this fake grass. So all I'm basically going to do is wrap it up. It's wet. It stinks. There's a lot of water on there. That's because I put water in the bowl. She was lying in the bowl. Obviously, I want to dry up that water as fast as possible. So I'm going to go and grab a towel now. I'm going to dry that up. And then I'm going to put her back onto fresh, normal substrate. I'm going to do away with the fake grass. There's an experiment that didn't work. I don't like it. And I'm going back to substrate. So guys, that's just a quick one. I think once I've got the tank clean and I put her back in, we'll do an end-off video. Okay, we'll see you when the tank is ready for her to go back in. Okay, guys, so all done, all clean. Fresh substrates inside there, repti bark and kiln-dried pine wood chip. Now, when I pulled her out, unfortunately, I saw 1 or 2 mites on her. It happens, guys. There's a lot of breeders out there. It's like embarrassing. No one likes to admit it. No one likes to put it on camera. Anybody that says they don't get mites lies, okay? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into a bit of an educational thing about mite treatment. So what I've got here is I've got Frontline spray. It's for ticks and fleas for dogs. It can also be used for mites with snakes. I wouldn't use this on boas. You do get another product called BioKill. I use Frontline and BioKill. I was using BioKill before I used Frontline because BioKill is about 80 Rand for a bottle, and this is 800 Rand a bottle. The thing is, there's an active ingredient in this that when you spray it on the substrate and whatnot, and you leave it to dry for a bit, it actually kills the pupae, any egg or any leftover like eggs that the mites might have laid, where BioKill doesn't do that. This is a kill on-site treatment. Okay, we then put blocks of Vapona. Vapona, it's a mite prevention, whatever. Poison, if you want to call it like that. We put a little chocolate block size between each rack, between each tub on each rack on the shelf and the ball pythons, and that keeps the mites away. And in the retic enclosures, I've got like a plastic Tupperware with holes in it, and I've got about 3 little blocks of Vapona which I put in. It's just out of sight now. I'm not going to go and get it. What I'm going to do is what I do is I spray a bit of Frontline on a cloth, like so, and then I wipe the skin of the snake down where the mice are. There's not a lot of mice on her. It's not a mite infestation. It's nothing, but I'll lose my shit if I see just 1 mite. Obviously, if there's water, if she's spilt, it's dirty, mites come. That just happens to everybody. What I'm worried about, though, is that it's this girl. It's this golden child. And I've never done a mite treatments on her. And she can be a handful. All right, so, and she's ready and waiting. She's a beautiful snake. I'll just bring the lights over here so you can see her. You can bring the camera. You can see she's ready and waiting. All right, I've got my lights set up. Very unprofessional, but anyway. So why I say don't use this on boas is because I've heard via other other snake breeders that on boas it can actually kill your boa. But BioKill won't. But this is safe to use on pythons. Don't ask me why. Okay, so now I've got to get it out. How are you doing? You okay? Hey? Okay, can we get you out? I've got the hook there. All right, let's try and do this without incident. Ooh. Okay, so how I'm going to do this treatment now is going to be quite interesting. I'm trying to avoid the head, and I just wipe her down like so. She's going to obviously go straight for the enclosure, which is good. I want her moving away from me. This is a kill on-site treatment, okay? All right, so any mites that were on her and she will be free of mites now. It is very, very powerful stuff, this. You can smell it from here. The thing is, you cannot get it on their face or on their eyes. I'm just using the drier part of the cloth to get this down. So I want to make sure I've got all the mites, get down the flanks of her. The mites will naturally go into the scales. Okay. But this stuff is so powerful that it'll kill those mites. Not only that, you can see over here, the underside of her belly, that she is going pink. And that means she's going to shed. And when she sheds, she's going to shed those mites out as well. Okay. Right, so why don't we go ahead and get her in her enclosure. There you go, my baby. Okay. All right. Okay, guys, how about that? All pretty cool. All done. You got to see a bit of a mite treatment. Yes, I know it sucks. It's not because I don't keep my enclosures clean. You can see I clean my enclosures. Mites are going to come and go. They come and go. It's just one of those things. What I do want to show you before we end off the video is, if you've been watching my videos, you know I had a pretty sick snake. And that was this boy over here, Kratos. And I think the last time that you saw him, he was looking very dull. He was going into shed. He's shed out now. There still might be a bit of stuck shed. He's been on a course of antibiotics. He had blisters on him. Those blisters are now gone. And I want to show you a very different snake. And he also had stuck shed on his one eye. Hello, my boy. How you doing? You okay? All right. Okay, so yeah, he's still got a bit of stuck shit on him. All right, so he's been chilling. He's quite a lot of stuck shit on him actually. Okay, it's just here on the back. There's just one section here which we just take off. Just peel it off like that. Oh, I hope he doesn't shit on me again. The last time we did a video, I don't think we actually finished recording it. He loves coming up on my head like this. Okay, now I have been, let's just have a look here. Okay. He actually still does have a little bit of stuck shit on that eye cap. But, guys, look at the iridescence on this boy. Yes, I know. I want to just do a little closer inspection on the eyes over here. Okay, so, Max, my boy, my son, go over there in that Tupperware, right there, there's some eye drops. You'll see eye drops there in a container. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Bring them to me, please. Okay, so we'll just do a quick little FEVET treatment over here. All right, and I'll peel that eye. It's almost off. There were actually 2 stuck sheds on him before he shed out this last time. So if you want to come here with the camera, you see there, little drop, and I will leave it like that. Okay, now that'll loosen up the skin for him, and you can see he's looking a lot better. He had a meal straight away. Just this shed here, you can see it comes off. Doesn't hurt the snake at all. Just I've got to clean it up afterwards. But usually when you do this and you're rubbing the snakes nicely, giving them a good massage, they can have a good pee and a good crap all over you. And that's what happened to me last time. And it actually happened to Kim. We were making a video the other day I was trying to take the eye cap, the peeled eye cap off him. And while I was doing it with tweezers, and I was trying to get it off, and he peed all over me and a huge big crap. So I think he's all crapped out. But the video was such that it wasn't a good video to upload on YouTube, not for any other reason other than I was like unsuccessful getting the stuck eye cap off, and I thought, okay, well, let's just let him shed out. Okay, but look how beautiful he's looking. What I'll do is tomorrow, so he's back to his usual antics. Last time I pulled him out, he just didn't want to move, he didn't want to do anything. Now he's all over the place. He wants to investigate everything. He's checking everything out. Hey? Yo? What's up? Okay, right. So I'm going to put him back. We'll just take, while I've got this enclosure open, he has got fresh substrate in there. I'm going to put him back inside and let him chill. Let him unwrap from my arm though. I'm going to give him another week. He's off antibiotics now. I'm going to give him another week. I'm going to give him another meal. And then I'm going to pair him up to this girl here. And we're going to make some motley tiger het albinos, or we're going to make some motley tiger visual albinos. And that's going to be a winner. I wasn't going to breed them this year. I have decided that I'm going to. And the reason why I've decided I'm going to is because she is brooding. She is on the cool side. She is building follicles. She is refusing to take food. And I'm going to breed her. I know the snake market isn't great at the moment, but these particular types, the motley plus the tiger and the lavender albino, that combination isn't very, very expensive. It's not your low end, just normal or just a lavender albino or whatever. There's motley, there's tiger, so there's 3 genes inside there. They will fetch a fair price, and I will be able to sell them without battling too much. And and by the time they're born, it'll be ready for one of South Africa's biggest reptile expos, which is at Caesar's Palace in Johannesburg. And I'll take a whole bunch of those hatchlings up there. But anyway, guys, so the golden child tank is done. This tank was done the other day. I just got to top up her water. I'll give this glass a bit of a clean. He's sorted out. Her tank is going to get cleaned tomorrow. Guys, if you haven't done so already, please hit that like and subscribe. Great to have you on the journey. You can also get us on Instagram, North Coast _constrictors. Thank you for watching. May the odds always be in your favor. Cheers.